It starts with a needle, a series of drugs, and then nothing. But what really happens inside the human body during a lethal injection? What does the brain experience? How does the heart react? And is it truly as painless as it's claimed to be? Today, we take a deep dive, literally, into the science behind one of the most controversial execution methods in modern history. This video is purely for educational purposes. We do not endorse or oppose capital punishment. Our goal is to explore the biological effects of lethal injection, what happens on a cellular level as the body shuts down. Lethal injection was first introduced in 1982 as a so-called humane alternative to execution methods like the electric chair or gas chamber. But what exactly happens in this process? Typically, a 3-drug cocktail is used to stop the heart in a controlled sequence. Each plays a specific role in shutting down the body, step by step. First, a powerful sedative, either sodium thiopental or pentobarbital, is administered. This drug rapidly travels to the brain, slowing neural activity and rendering the person unconscious within seconds. At least that's the intent. Oh, and by the way, before we move to the next important point, if you're liking what you're hearing, hit that like button. Let's give it some love. And if you don't want to miss out on our next cool video, smash subscribe and ring the bell, so you're the first in the know. Now drop a quick "I subscribe" in the comments, and I'll personally welcome you to the family. With that said, let's continue. Next comes the second drug, pancuronium bromide. This is a paralytic agent. It halts all voluntary muscle movement, including the diaphragm, the muscle responsible for breathing. The person can no longer inhale or exhale, even if their brain is still active. Finally, the third and most lethal component, potassium chloride. This compound disrupts the heart's electrical signals, throwing it into chaos before it ultimately stops beating. Let's break this process down from the inside, starting at the cellular level. As the sedative enters the veins, it moves quickly through the bloodstream, reaching the brain within seconds. The drug binds to receptors, slowing down neuron activity and causing a deep, artificial sleep. Within 30 seconds, brain waves begin to flatten and awareness fades. The paralytic agent takes effect. But unconsciousness doesn't mean death. That's where the second drug, pancuronium bromide, comes in. This paralytic agent prevents all muscle movement, including the ability to breathe. The brain is still technically alive, but it can no longer send signals to move the lungs. Without oxygen, carbon dioxide builds up in the bloodstream, creating a sensation similar to suffocation, if the person is still aware at this point. Final phase? Potassium chloride. The final stage is potassium chloride. The heart relies on electrical impulses to keep beating, but this drug floods the system with potassium, disrupting the balance. This causes the heart to beat irregularly, erratically, before it finally stops. In theory, this process should be quick and painless, but in reality, things don't always go as planned. There have been multiple cases where inmates remained conscious during lethal injection, experiencing extreme pain but unable to move or speak due to the paralytic agent. In some cases, the sedative was improperly administered or failed to take full effect, leaving the person aware as their lungs stopped working and their heart went into failure. In response to these concerns, some states have experimented with different drug combinations or single drug protocols. Others have faced legal challenges that question whether lethal injection violates constitutional protections against cruel and unusual punishment. So is lethal injection truly humane? Or does it just make death look more peaceful from the outside? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The debate over lethal injection continues, raising ethical, legal, and medical questions. While it was designed to be a humane method of execution, the reality is far more complex. Failed sedatives, botched procedures, and unanswered concerns about suffering have kept this method under scrutiny. What do you think? Should lethal injection remain the standard method of execution, or is it time for a change? Let us know in the comments. With that said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. And until next time.